Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you my completed project for Your Paper Pantry Collage Melange group, and for January we did sweet recipe cards, vintage image on one side and a recipe on the other. Well, I started out with, let me just preface this with, this was fun. I did find one challenge, and the challenge was we had 15 members in the group. If we could have smaller groups, I think it would be more beneficial, only because I kept running out of products. I would have 8 or 10 of something, but not 15, so I actually had to rethink the way I was making this in order to have enough of everything. So this is what I did. And at the end of the video I'm going to show you one being done from start to finish. The size is 4x6, and luckily I had already cut chipboard, except I only had 14. It's not the luck, so I had to cut another one, but that's fine. So I found this image which I thought was adorable. It's a couple. It says, "You suit me to a T, Valentine," and it's a male and female cup. How they know that's a male and female, besides the pink, I just don't know. But I just thought it was a really cute image. I found it online. It's non-copyrighted, so it's easy enough for me to grab it and print it, resize it, and print it. And just as a heads up, if you're printing something that you know you're going to distress or you need to make it look older, print it on cream color cardstock rather than white. Sometimes the starkness of the white is just too much, but if you print it on cream or, you know, off-white, it's much nicer. I had very little distressing I needed to do. The only thing I did was the edging after I trimmed the images out. And then on top, I don't know if you could see, I used my Spica pen and garnet to go over the lips and some of the text. And then I have my personal information for the swap. This is a vintage bingo piece. It has a little metal ring, so when they used to play bingo and after they had multiple cards out, they could sweep with a magnet and get all the little pieces off. So I thought it was cool, and that's another thing that I barely had enough of. So smaller group swaps would be fabulous, because I was always afraid, like this whole project, I was fearful of running out of something. I wanted to use some lace. I didn't have enough lace that was enough for 15. So just, it's kind of a pared down version. But and another thing that I didn't find enough of in my stash, and since I'm not spending anything, I really wanted to utilize what I had, is paper. 4x6. I needed 4 sheets and I didn't have 4 sheets in any stacks. The most I had was 3 in one of my paper stacks, and I couldn't find one I liked. So what I did is I printed this on my Imagine. I did a 12x12 of this really cool vintagey mesh. It even had stains on it, which was really cool, because, you know, if you have a recipe that you've had for a long time and you've cooked with it, it's going to have stains on it. That's kind of an inevitable. So that worked out really well. So the background is from the Imagine, and again, in the step-by-step, which is to follow at the end of this video, you'll see which cartridge it's from and the page that it's on. Then I have a little cutout of biscotti, because my recipe is a biscotti. And see, I even added some, these, what are these called? Rain dots from Cloud9 Design. And again, I had to use 2 packages because I was running out. So, this is printed on craft cardstock. And I'm so loving craft cardstock these days, so it worked out really nicely. I tied the back recipe to the front with the information, the little biscotti, and this little stamp is from River City Rubber Works, which I love. I think it was like a couple of dollars. It's really good quality. Here, I'll show you. Cling mounted rubber. So there's my little cards, and they're going in the mail today, because today's a deadline. I know I procrastinated. I should have done them earlier, but at least they're done, and you'll be receiving them probably in a day or two, depending on what happens. We're supposed to be getting a snowstorm tomorrow, but hopefully they'll be out of state and long gone before then. So stay tuned for the rest of the video, which I will do a step-by-step, probably sped up. Thanks for watching, everyone.